Hey everyone, in this video I wanted to highlight how Luminar Technologies is making huge strides towards profitability. Now I know the company still has a long way to go, it's still generating massive losses on the bottom line, but it's making progress as it's ramping up, as it's getting ready to really start production on a high scale. So here's how. So one way is they're improving their free cash flow run rate by approximately 50% by the end of the year compared to the first quarter and the second quarter. So much of the spending that they've done in terms of CapEx has happened in the first half of the year. That's likely to improve or decrease in the second half of the year. Company ended the quarter with 366 million in cash and marketable securities, and when you compare that to their losses on the bottom line, it shows you that they've got considerable cash that can last them for some time. So they're in no desperate need for cash right now. But although with any company that's losing a lot of money on the bottom line and investing as it prepares to ramp up production, you never feel safe with the cash balance because it's so much going out the door. But here's what's helping. The company expects to grow revenue by at least 100% this year, at least 100%, and achieve positive quarterly non-GAAP gross margin by the end of the year. Now, this is non-GAAP gross margin, which likely means there are some adjustments, and the adjustments are likely non-cash expenses, but still, it's notable that it's making progress towards achieving profitability. I did mention they've still got a long way to go until they actually fulfill being profitable on the bottom line. So the company expects revenue growth to accelerate in the fourth quarter as their new high value manufacturing facility comes online in higher volume, and we expect a couple of new customer contracts to be executed that we're currently finalizing. So the company is getting this facility in Mexico ready to start ramping up production, and when it does that, that's going to really generate revenue because it's already got the orders. It's already got customers orders waiting. It just needs to fulfill those orders. It needs to get the production going to fulfill the orders. And when it does that, the money will really start coming in for the company and expenses can decrease because now it can have some revenue to offset all of the investments that are going into building out that facility and then all of the research and development that the company has done to get itself to this point here. So they've got roughly 2 years of runway, enough to get them to their target of break even by 2025, by the end of 2025. So they've got the cash to get them there. But also, if they hit these milestones that they've set, which so far this year they've hit their milestones and then some, right? They've overachieved so far in the first half of 2023. If they keep hitting these targets, then raising capital and getting money should not be difficult. Should not be difficult because they're hitting milestones, they're getting customer orders, right? They're planning to raise their order book by more than 1 billion this year. And if they've got an order book of 1 billion and they need to raise another 50 million, that's not going to be that difficult because they've got those customer orders. And when lenders are looking at the company saying, what are you going to do with this money? The company can show them these orders and say, look, we've already got these orders. All we need to do is get the money so we can get the materials and the manufacturing that we need to fulfill these orders. And then boom, you can have your money back. And so lenders can feel more comfortable lending the company money because they know they've got those orders and all they need to do is produce, hit those orders, make the deliveries, get the money back, and then they can get repaid. So far, excellent progress for this company, and it's making huge strides towards profitability, and hopefully it can continue on this trend. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.